Gold prospecting. Gold prospecting is the process of searching for and identifying locations where gold deposits may be found. It involves a combination of scientific techniques, geological expertise, and sometimes traditional methods to locate potential gold-bearing areas in the earth. This activity has been practiced for centuries and continues to be an essential step in gold mining, whether on a small-scale individual level or as part of large commercial operations. Key elements of gold prospecting. Understanding geological conditions. Gold prospectors need to have a good understanding of the geological formations and rock types that are likely to contain gold. Gold is commonly found in regions with specific geological characteristics, such as quartz veins, greenstone belts, placer deposits, alluvial gold in riverbeds and streams, ancient hydrothermal systems, field work and exploration techniques. Prospecting typically involves physically exploring areas of interest to search for signs of gold. Tools used in this stage include panning, a manual process that involves swirling water and sediment in a shallow pan to separate gold flakes from other materials. Metal detectors, these are used to identify metallic objects, including gold nuggets, buried underground. Geochemical sampling, prospectors take soil, rock, or water samples from a region to analyze for traces of gold and other indicator elements like arsenic, silver, or copper. Use of maps and technology. Modern prospecting often involves advanced technology and detailed geological maps to identify areas of interest. Technologies like GPS, aerial drones, and satellite imagery can help pinpoint locations with potential gold deposits. Geophysical surveys such as magnetics, resistivity, or gravity surveys can also help detect gold-bearing structures beneath the surface. Environmental considerations. Responsible gold prospecting ensures minimal environmental impact. Laws and regulations often govern where and how prospecting can be done to avoid damaging natural habitats or waterways. Types of gold deposits. Gold prospectors target two main types of deposits. Lode gold, gold found in veins or rock formations. This type of gold is often extracted through hard rock mining. Placer gold, gold that has been eroded from its original location and deposited in streams, rivers, or beaches. Prospectors use panning, sluices, or dredging to recover this gold. Historical and modern significance. Historically, gold prospecting played a major role in gold rushes around the world, such as the California Gold Rush of 1848 and the Klondike Gold Rush in the late 19th century. These events led to massive migrations and the development of entire regions. In modern times, gold prospecting has become a mix of hobbyist activities, artisanal mining in developing regions, and exploration by large mining companies. Hobbyists often prospect in known gold-producing regions for recreational purposes, while companies use sophisticated methods to identify deposits with significant economic potential. Challenges in gold prospecting. Gold prospecting can be a challenging endeavor because gold is often rare and difficult to extract. Some common challenges include locating areas with sufficient gold concentration to make extraction worthwhile, navigating environmental restrictions and legal permits, dealing with the costs of equipment and exploration activities. Conclusion. Gold prospecting is a fascinating activity that combines history, science, and adventure. Whether done as a hobby or part of a commercial operation, it requires patience, skill, and a deep understanding of the geological processes that form and deposit gold. With modern tools and technologies, prospectors today have more resources than ever to uncover this valuable and timeless metal. How to do gold prospecting. Gold prospecting is the first step in the journey to finding gold deposits, whether as a hobbyist, an artisanal miner, or part of a large-scale mining operation. The process requires a combination of research, preparation, field exploration, and techniques for identifying gold-rich areas. Below is a detailed guide on how to conduct gold prospecting successfully. 1. Research and preparation. Understand the basics of gold prospecting. Before heading out to search for gold, it's essential to understand gold's characteristics. Gold is heavy, malleable, and does not corrode easily. These properties influence where it settles and how it can be extracted. Types of gold deposits. Placer deposits: gold eroded from its source and deposited in streambeds, rivers, or beaches. Lode deposits: gold found in quartz veins or rock formations, often requiring hard rock mining. Study geological maps and reports. Use geological surveys and maps to identify potential gold-bearing areas. Key indicators of gold presence include regions with quartz veins, historical gold mining districts, areas with known placer deposits or greenstone belts. Geological reports are often available from government agencies, universities, or local libraries. Research local laws and regulations. Each country or region has its own laws governing prospecting activities. Before starting, ensure that you have the necessary permits. You understand restrictions on digging or disturbing certain areas, especially protected lands or waterways. Gather the right equipment. Your tools will depend on the type of prospecting you're doing, placer or lode. Common tools include gold pan, used for separating gold flakes from sediment in streams. Metal detector, for locating gold nuggets underground. Sluice box, a device that uses running water to sort gold from sediment. Shovel and pickaxe, for digging and sampling. Geological hammer, for breaking apart rocks during hard rock exploration. Sampling vials, to store gold flakes or nuggets found during prospecting. Safety gear, gloves, boots, and protective clothing for fieldwork. 2. Identifying promising areas. Look for physical indicators of gold. In the field, prospectors search for clues in the landscape. Promising signs include black sands, heavy minerals often found with gold in placer deposits. Quartz outcrops, quartz veins can contain lode gold. Waterways with gravel, gold is heavy and tends to settle in riverbeds or behind obstacles like boulders. Rust-colored rocks or soil, iron staining may indicate the presence of gold-bearing minerals. Understand the role of water. Water plays a critical role in placer gold deposition. Focus on areas where water flow slows down, such as inside bends of rivers, meanders, gravel bars or behind large boulders, downstream of waterfalls or rapids. 3. Techniques for gold prospecting. Gold panning. This is the simplest and most traditional method of prospecting. To pan for gold. Collect a sample of gravel or sediment from a promising location. Submerge the pan in water and shake it to settle heavier particles at the bottom. Gradually wash away lighter material, leaving heavier gold flakes behind. Sluicing. A sluice box is a larger tool for placer gold prospecting. It uses water to filter sediment and capture gold. To use. Set the sluice in a stream with a steady flow of water. Add sediment and gravel to the top of the sluice. The riffles in the sluice catch heavy particles like gold as water carries lighter material away. Metal detecting. Metal detectors are effective for finding gold nuggets in areas with minimal overburden. Tips for success. Use a metal detector designed for gold, as gold nuggets produce faint signals. Sweep the detector slowly and dig when it signals a metallic object. Sampling and assays. For lode gold prospecting, take small rock samples from quartz veins or mineralized zones. Send the samples to a laboratory for assays to determine the gold content. Geophysical and geochemical techniques. Modern gold prospecting often involves advanced methods. Geophysical surveys, use tools like magnetometers or resistivity meters to detect buried gold-bearing structures. Geochemical sampling, analyze soil, water, or rock for gold or its associated elements, e.g., arsenic, silver, or copper. 4. Recording and analyzing data. Keep detailed notes. Document every step of your prospecting process. GPS coordinates of sampled locations. Observations about the geology and environment. Results of gold panning or assays. This information is invaluable for identifying patterns and returning to promising locations. Test multiple areas. Gold is not evenly distributed. Prospect in multiple spots to increase your chances of finding significant deposits. 5. Evaluate and scale up operations. Once you locate gold, evaluate whether the deposit is worth further exploration or mining. Placer gold. Is there enough gold to justify investing in larger equipment like dredges or high bankers? Lode gold. Are the grades and tonnage sufficient to warrant hard rock mining? This often requires partnerships with mining companies. If the deposit looks promising, apply for mining permits and consider more detailed geological studies. 6. Safety and environmental considerations. Ensure personal safety. Gold prospecting can be physically demanding and sometimes dangerous. Take precautions. Avoid prospecting alone in remote areas. Carry a GPS device and emergency supplies. Be mindful of hazards like collapsing streambanks or unstable rocks. Protect the environment. Gold prospecting should have minimal environmental impact. Responsible practices include replacing disturbed soil and vegetation. Avoiding the use of harmful chemicals like mercury. Following regulations for working near waterways or protected areas. 7. Patience and persistence. Gold prospecting requires time, effort, and persistence. It's not uncommon to spend days or weeks without significant findings. However, the rewards, whether in gold or the adventure of discovery, are well worth the effort. Conclusion. Gold prospecting is both an art and a science. By combining knowledge of geology, proper tools, and effective techniques, anyone can search for gold in a responsible and rewarding way. Whether you're prospecting as a hobby or as part of a larger venture, preparation and perseverance are key to success. Gold prospecting methods. Gold prospecting involves various methods to locate and extract gold from the earth. These techniques vary in complexity, from traditional manual techniques to advanced scientific methods employed by modern mining companies. Understanding these methods and how they work is crucial for successful gold prospecting. Below, we explore the most common gold prospecting methods, their applications, and how to use them effectively. 1. Panning for gold. Overview. Gold panning is one of the oldest and simplest methods of prospecting, used extensively during historical gold rushes. It involves using a shallow, wide pan to separate gold from sediments in rivers or streams. How it works. Scoop a mixture of gravel, sand, and silt from a gold-bearing stream into the pan. Submerge the pan in water, agitate it gently, and allow heavier particles like gold to settle at the bottom. Gradually tilt the pan to wash lighter materials, sand and gravel, away, leaving gold flakes or nuggets behind. Advantages. Inexpensive and portable. Does not require heavy machinery or technical expertise. Disadvantages. Labor-intensive and time-consuming. Suitable mainly for placer deposits with visible gold. 2. Sluicing. Overview. Sluicing is a step up from panning, utilizing a sluice box to increase efficiency. The sluice box channels water and sediment over riffles that trap gold. How it works. Place the sluice box in a stream with a steady flow of water. Feed sediment into the top of the sluice box. Water carries lighter material downstream, while heavier particles, including gold, are trapped in the riffles. Periodically clean the riffles to collect gold. Advantages: can process larger volumes of material than panning. Portable and easy to set up. Disadvantages: requires a water source with sufficient flow. Not effective for fine gold in low concentrations. 3. High banking. Overview. A high banker is a portable variation of a sluice box, equipped with a pump to supply water, making it suitable for dry locations where streams are unavailable. How it works. The high banker consists of a hopper, for feeding sediment, a sluice box, and a pump. Water is pumped from a nearby source to wash the sediment through the sluice. Gold is trapped in the sluice box's riffles, while lighter material is washed away. Advantages: can be used away from streams and rivers. Processes larger quantities of sediment. Disadvantages: requires additional equipment like pumps and hoses. May require permits for water use. 4. Metal detecting. Overview. Metal detectors are used to locate gold nuggets buried in soil or rock. This method is especially effective in areas with coarse, nugget-sized gold. How it works. Sweep the detector over the ground. The detector emits a signal when it detects a metallic object. Dig up the detected area to confirm the presence of gold. Advantages: highly portable and easy to use. Can locate gold nuggets that are missed by other methods. Disadvantages: limited to detecting surface or near-surface gold. Effectiveness depends on the quality of the metal detector and soil conditions. 5. Drywashing. Overview. Drywashing is used in arid regions where water is scarce. It relies on air to separate gold from sediment. How it works. Sediment is fed into a drywasher, a device with a vibrating screen and riffles. Air is blown through the device, causing lighter materials to be removed while gold settles in the riffles. Advantages: does not require water. Effective for dry, gold-bearing areas like deserts. Disadvantages: less efficient than wet methods. Dust and debris can make the process challenging. 6. Dredging. Overview. Dredging involves extracting sediment from underwater gold-bearing locations, such as riverbeds, using a dredge. How it works. A dredge sucks sediment and water from the riverbed. The sediment passes through a sluice box or similar device on the dredge to separate gold. Gold is collected in riffles or mats while lighter materials are discharged back into the water. Advantages: highly efficient for recovering placer gold. Can process large volumes of material. Disadvantages: requires expensive equipment and permits. Can disrupt aquatic ecosystems. 7. Geochemical sampling. Overview. Geochemical sampling involves analyzing soil, rock, or water samples for trace amounts of gold or its associated elements, e.g., arsenic, copper, silver. How it works. Collect samples from targeted areas. Test the samples using laboratory assays or portable X-ray fluorescence (XRF) devices. Use the results to identify areas with elevated gold concentrations. Advantages: provides data for large-scale exploration. Identifies subtle gold anomalies invisible to traditional methods. Disadvantages: requires specialized knowledge and laboratory access. May not pinpoint exact locations of gold deposits. 8. Geophysical surveys. Overview. Geophysical methods use instruments to detect gold deposits by analyzing the physical properties of the subsurface, such as magnetism, resistivity, or density. How it works. Instruments are used to measure magnetic fields, electrical resistivity, or seismic activity in a targeted area. Anomalies in the data may indicate the presence of gold-bearing structures, such as quartz veins. Advantages: effective for detecting buried gold deposits. Can cover large areas efficiently. Disadvantages. Expensive and requires specialized equipment. Data interpretation requires expertise. 9. Hard rock prospecting. Overview. Hard rock prospecting targets lode gold embedded in rock formations, often requiring the extraction of samples and laboratory analysis. How it works. Search for exposed quartz veins, iron-stained rocks, or other gold-bearing formations. Use tools like rock hammers and chisels to extract samples. Assay the samples for gold content to determine if mining is viable. Advantages. Can lead to the discovery of high-grade lode gold deposits. Provides valuable geological information. Disadvantages. Labor-intensive and requires geological expertise. Mining lode deposits often require significant investment. 10. Placer mining with advanced equipment. In commercial operations, large-scale methods like trommels and wash plants are used to recover gold from placer deposits. These machines can process significant volumes of material and are suitable for high-production environments. Choosing the right method. The method you choose depends on several factors. Type of gold deposit. Placer methods are suitable for loose gold in rivers, while hard rock methods target gold embedded in rock. Location, water availability, terrain, and accessibility influence the choice of method. Scale of operation. Hobbyists may prefer panning or metal detecting, while larger ventures require dredging or geophysical surveys. Conclusion. Gold prospecting methods range from simple manual techniques to advanced technologies, each suited to different conditions and scales. Successful prospecting requires a combination of geological knowledge, the right tools, and patience. By selecting the appropriate methods and understanding their applications, prospectors can increase their chances of finding gold while minimizing environmental impact.